Hoyt! And Hoyt? And welcome to the diaries. Well, this is a little bit weird. See, I am introducing something that is already taking place instead of doing it before it takes place, and that is the big road trip. Now, I took the big road trip just the other day, and you know what? I realized I had neglected to do an introduction. I just came staggering in at 1:20 something in the morning from my job and just went from there. So this is kind of like an after the fact introduction. But let me tell you what this episode is all about. This episode is all about the big road trip. Now, as you know, if you follow the Darkslade diaries, that every year we do a road trip. Generally, it's to the same place. This time, it was to the same place. But it was with, first of all, I went the first part by myself, and the second part, I met up with an old friend who I haven't seen in 20 plus years, and we had spent the day together, and it was really fun. So this is a pretty cool road trip. But I just wanted to put in an introduction here, so it would be an introduction. Stop. It'd be an introduction like all the other introductions are. And so I did. And so, without any further ado, let's get going. Hello. It's 1:25. 1:25. And I just got in the morning, and I just got home from work. And I haven't shaved yet because I'm going to take a shower in the morning. So I figured I'd shave in the morning and get most of this, get it nice and trimmed down, nice and comfy and look good. And then I have to go to the bowl to coach my juniors, because I will coach my juniors on Saturday if I'm on vacation, especially if I'm leaving on the days I coach them. And then right after that, get on the road and do this road trip thing. So let's not go yet. I'm gonna go to bed. So in about 8 or 9 hours, then we'll go. We'll be taking not the car of mystery. It would be a total mystery why I would take the car of mystery on this trip. So yeah, okay, let's go. Later. Well, I'm finally on the way to the bowl for my juniors and discovered that there's no gas in this car. So I can put gas in the car. So there goes money. Just like that. Anyway, at least it's getting started. The vacation, that is. Well, since I accidentally left an hour early, and I had to get gas anyway, I decided to treat myself for breakfast today, so I went to Whataburger and got one of their breakfast sandwiches, which is infinitely better than McDonald's. Now I gotta hop back on the freeway and get to the bowl. So there you go. You may be wondering why it looks like I'm backing out of my parking space at home. Well, let me tell you what's going on. I coach my kids, and as fate would have it, it took longer than usual. Then, as I was getting ready to leave the bowl, I remembered I did not bring a record of my finances with me, so I can figure out how much I had to spend and where it's coming from and so forth. Which was something I was going to do last night, but I decided to go to sleep instead. So, it is a little after 1. Jeez. Somebody had to get rolling. It's a little bit after 1. And I'm just not getting on the road, so I'm not going to get there till probably about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Good thing I don't have any plans for today except to go into downtown Disney, but dang! That was not planned. So I'm just now getting ready to hop on the 51. 51 turns to the 10. I heard there's construction on the 10. Arizona does everything they can. The Arizona Department of Transportation does absolutely everything in their power to make your commute a pain in the butt. And they're probably going to do it to me, so we'll find out. Anyway, we are now officially in vacation mode. Yeah! Are we there yet? We are well on the freeway, about 60 miles, somewhere between 58 and 60 miles outside of Quartzsite. And I just suddenly remembered, I wonder if I remembered to put the recharger for my camera in my bag. So now I have to drive another 60 miles before I can find out if I put a charger in my bag. If I didn't put a charger in my bag, this is going to be a short video. Or I'm going to have to find a Batteries Plus and get a charger. It's a specific kind, of course. So hopefully I put the charger. I think I did, but I can't swear to it. I put a lot of things in the bag, and all on one side, but it's not at the back of my head, which does not feel good. I'm at a rest stop just short of Quartzsite. I don't know why I didn't just go into Quartzsite and check there, but... And I checked my bag to see if I had remembered the power cable, the charge cable for the camera. And I did. I did remember it. So I kind of thought, I hate it when I know I've done something, but I still got to go back and double check, because for some reason, something in the back of my mind says, you forgot to do it. But I did it. So, let's go into Quartzsite and put some gas in this thing. And yeah, you just said let's go, so let's go. People driving by are going to think I'm going to sing. Alright, I'm in Quartzsite. I picked up gas, snack, my lunch, and now I'm going to get back on the road. Yeah, with a little Quark Strangeness and Charm. And my collar keeps flipping up.
I had a dangerous liaison.
Better to flip up than flip out.
Found out would have been a disgrace.
Alright, let's go.
We had to rendezvous some days on the corner of an undiscovered place. We got sick of chatter, and 1855.
We're in California, and we have been for quite a while, and I just didn't record it, so there you go. We are, where are we? Springs Road. I'm sure anybody who's ever heard of California knows where Corn Springs Road is. If you don't, I can tell you. It's right back there. We are actually, I'm coming up to a sign so I can tell you where I'm at. I'm still on the 10, I can tell you that. We're 8 miles from the desert center, 57 miles from Indio. And about 2 hours left to go. Woohoo! A minimum of. So, yeah, and I'm really kind of pushing it. In California, the speed limit is 5 miles lower than it is in Arizona, and they mean it. You know, they don't kid around about it. And I've seen a couple of speed traps, but they've been going the opposite direction. And I actually had a cop behind me for a while. I was doing about 80. Didn't seem to bother him, so I'm hoping that it remains that way. And I got crumbs on my shirt. It's very uncomfortable. So, yeah. Okay, so that's where I am. Now you know. This ain't the summer. This ain't. It isn't. This ain't the summer now. Lafitte, we are here. It's, I can't tell. It's off. Hang on. It is 6:54. 6:54. Alright. I gotta go check in take my gear in and figure out what I'm gonna do. Okay, here we go. Okay, I made it. It sounds a little reverberated because I'm in the bathroom where the better light is. The very, very low lights in there. And the motif, the wall that the lights are on, is kind of a salmon color, so everything's kind of red. So I figured I'd do this in here. Anyway, I made it. Motel is it's okay. Worth the price. I'll find out tonight when I'm trying to sleep, I guess. Yeah, I'm here and alive and got my finances figured out, and there's a very good possibility I'm just going to go to Disneyland. And I'll tell you why. If I go to Universal one day, I have to put gas in the car. I have to drive for 1 hour and 15 minutes to get there and back, and I just did 6.5 hours of driving. And I would have X amount of money to use. If I go to Disneyland 2 days, I don't have to drive because there's a shuttle. I don't have to put gas in the car till I leave. And basically the difference in the cost of one over the other is about $50. So I'm very inclined to just do Disney Park both days. That's what I'm thinking. I think crazy, but that's what I'm thinking. So I guess we'll find out on the next part of this video. Now I am going to Downtown Disney now. I gotta get the shuttle and go. And so I'm not taking you with me to that. I've taken you with me to that many times. I'm not going to take you with me this time. I'm going to take pictures on my phone, and maybe I'll slap a couple of those up on here. So, but that's what's going on. Okay? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm here at the entrance to Disneyland Park. We only have about 7 hours before the gate opens, and everybody's already here. But I met two people who have never been here before, and they look like this. They've never been here before. What brought you here today?
She did.
It's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I won't ask. So what are you looking forward to while you're here?
Beer, that's for sure.
You're looking forward to what? You're at the wrong park, dude.
The Star Wars, they got a bar there.
Oh, that's right. The cantina is
The Cantica. The
Cantica, yeah.
He knows that.
So what are you drinking? What do you drink at the Cantica?
Blue milk.
I don't drink anything that looks like it was spoiled when it came out of the animal.
Is that what we call alcohol these days?
For kids, I don't know.
Well, I hope you have a good time.
Well,
First time here.
First time.
This is my first time too. My first time today.
Oh. So you come out often?
Yeah, about once a year. Not a bad crowd. Boy, last year this line went out to there.
Sweet.
So that's where we're at this
Whoever
moment.
does not want to get wet, I should just sit in the back.
Everybody's giving these two people advice on where to go, and they're going to walk in the gate and go, "Let's go home." Anyway, well, I'm sitting on a bench here on Main Street in front of the Opry House, and rope drops at 10, and it feels a little surreal being here. You know, it's been a long time since I've been here by myself. Normally I always come with somebody, and this is like a very rare occurrence, but I'm digging it. I think it's going to be a good day. So met some fun people, which you've already seen, and some others too, and it's been cool. So now I'm gonna be here today and tomorrow. I'm gonna do most of the filming tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to get a little bit out of the way, some of it today. You may not believe this, but these two guys right here are right now looking up Darkslade Diaries.
Oh wait, it's right here.
This is why I spent $87 on this shirt.
It's right here.
That's it. That's me. Take it or leave it. Actually, I made the shirt. It cost me $3. Okay, so this is the new jungle hideaway, and I see they kept this on the ground. This replaced the old Aladdin thing, which was kind of out of place. Let's have a look around. That's all you have to say? This is very nice and shaded. Oh, and there's a kung fu book. And there's the jungle cruise duck. Alright, I'm at the Canopy Orleans. It's 12:04. I've been here since the gate opened at 9:30. Actually, I've been here since about 8:15 because I didn't know the park didn't open until 10. So, oh, and here's my gumbo. Wonderful. Thank you. And it's, like I said, it's 12 something rather, and I haven't left New Orleans Square yet. And now I've got my gumbo, which is why I come here. But they don't serve it in a bowl anymore. It's in a cup. So I gotta get two of them. And it's worth it. This is still first day.
Puedes vigilar a sus niños. No tomen ninguna manzana envenenada.
These dwarfs can't hide Snow White from me.
Oh, says you, Miss Smarty.
Magic mirror on the wall.
With this disguise, I'm good at all. A special dish.
Are you good there, buddy?
I don't know, sometimes you need video of a dream. Well, I tell you what, nothing screams value like a $7 hot dog. It was good, but $7 to be made out of prime rib. So I'm in Toontown right now, and it's fairly busy today. Unlike what I was told, but it is what it is. Tomorrow will probably be a little easier, but right now, it's Disneyland. What do you expect? $3 soda to go with my $7 hot dog. always thought this is one of the best queue lines. The ride's not all that in a bag of chips, but the queue line is awesome.
I hope Roger makes it.
On the streets of Toontown. They're armed with new and dangerous. Dangerous? Every thought! Citizens of Mickey's Toontown, beware.
Slow down, Ella.
You can go ahead and pass me. I'm being slow intentionally.
Okay, we have the rest of our party up here.
Yeah.
I kinda like it in here.
You get over to the Toontown campfire, then you'll camp out of control.
I'm under the bridge at Toontown. Let me tell you something about Toontown. It's tiny, and for some reason it's 15 degrees hotter. I don't know what it is. If you go on that side of the bridge, it's about 85 degrees. You go on that side of the bridge, it's about 97. Anyway, I'm now headed back that way, and I've spent most of the day just between New Orleans Square, Adventureland, and then here. And I only came here because I was following a large group of people that were going this direction. That's not really the reason, but it's what I'll go with. All right, here we go. Changing from one frontier to another. Here we are at the edge of the galaxy, apparently.
Another way out?
This is Sherilyn. I met her at wherever the heck I am, Galaxy's Edge. And she is a singer who has a YouTube song. What's the page again? The school? Pressler Music.
Yeah.
So look up Pressler Music. I'll put a link down below, and you can hear her sing. And she's got a really, really awesome voice, and I am embarrassing the daylights out of her right now.
And Mom's laughing.
And Mom's laughing.
And I also do makeup.
And she does makeup.
Yeah.
She's going to be trying to get into the field. And I saw some of her work, and it's pretty good. So, and this is what happens when you don't keep to yourself. People ask me why I wander through Disneyland by myself. It's so I can meet interesting people. But I met these two instead.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, that was a mean one. Okay, well, thank you for your time.
Nice meeting you.
Yes, it was. I mean, thank you. Nice meeting you, too. Okay, now Galaxy's Edge is cool and everything. We're at Disneyland, but I did not come here for Galaxy's Edge. Well, I did, but I didn't. This is what I came here for.
Ahoy, mateys! No flashing. Now off with It'd be too late to alter course, matey. And there be plenty. Properly warned, ye beast, as I. Who knows when that evil curse will strike the greedy beholders of this bewitched treasure? Dead men tell no tales. Perhaps he knows too much. He's seen the cursed treasure. You know where it be hidden. Now proceed at your own risk. These be the last friends and words with you.
Quit your clucking. The gentlemen want the rum. Don't you, boys?
Here I be, holding the treasure map and the key as well. What I wouldn't give to see the look on Captain Jack Sparrow's face when he hears down his old lady. Tired of rum with those bits, right? Come on.
go ahead, come on out. Stay now, steady. Yeah, that's it. Jump there.
Start with a couple of my expenses.
And just jewels. Bring up me hearts, yo ho, a pirate's life.
A toast to life. It's many shiny reward. On your way now. Tell the world.
You set sail with Blackbeard.
When excuse Davy Jones awaits. See midnight.
Okay, well, I'm sitting here on the front bench. No, I'm sitting here on the bench in the front of the Disneyland Railroad, which wasn't running yesterday, by the way. And look who I ran into. Why, it's Charles, famous as stage, screen, and radiation. And you probably know him. You probably don't know him, but he's an old buddy of mine, and we are going to explore the Magic Kingdom today. And I filmed an awful lot of rides yesterday, but we won't get into that. We'll just do stuff and see what happens.
We'll fix it in post. Everything's fixed in post.
Exactly.
Do a little bit of editing.
I'll put like Walt Disney's image on the bench between us here. That would be a neat trick. That would be a neat
Magic
trick.
of Photoshop.
We're
exploring Disneyland with Disney today. My good friend Disney, right here. How's it going, Disney?
Now, see, this only makes sense if I actually edit him in. There we go. There he is.
Yeah, my good buddy Disney right over here.
He's kind of short, really. We're sitting down, and you got your arm around his shoulder. That's a neat trick. Anyway, so we know he's here because his light is on. So off we go to do things of some sort. Okay. All right, Charles is going to tell us about the Hatbox Ghost you're talking about.
I know,
right?
we've got some great stories here, and
I know.
we've got to get this all on film.
All of it, and I have, what have I got? 67 minutes of
67
battery.
minutes, okay.
So.
Well, you know, like I got a little Haunted Mansion iPhone here.
Yeah, I want one of those for
we got
my...
a couple of extra minutes on that kid there. If
I also have my Android, because I wouldn't own an iPhone in a bed. Anyway.
Yep. So we're here, we're in the Haunted Mansion expose.
I think that was a little bit too fancy for this. This is more like a display of a few things.
A few displays, and like, well, we're talking here. Edward here is a big Haunted Mansion fan. I'm a big Haunted Mansion fan, and I have an Imagineer friend who was telling me a story. We were talking about the Hatbox Ghost.
Right.
And a big story about it's like, well, is the Hatbox Ghost head the same as the head for Ezra, the hitchhiking ghost? And we already explained that the mold was found, and it does in fact state Hatbox Ghost, Ezra,
and hallway.
Hitchhiking Ghost, hallway.
Says it said Hatbox, Ezra, hallway.
Right. So
Right.
that's what we get from Edward. From my Imagineer friend, who was telling me is that the big question is what happened to the original Hatbox Ghost? What happened to that prop? And was it destroyed? Is it going to be found one day in a box somewhere? Who knows? But as far as everybody's personally concerned, is that it's lost. According to an Imagineer source, a friend of mine, the head did survive. And it's not all that easy to see. It's still over in the Haunted Mansion. And when you are coming out of the attic and you're going backwards and just about to go into the cemetery, as you're kicking back and enjoying a nice leisurely lean back, and then turn around, gotta be really quick because of course the doom buggies they kind of limit your view, but if you creep over and really strain your neck, there is a tombstone, and a ghost will pop up from behind that tombstone. And you look at that head. That's the Hatbox Ghost.
There you go.
We're going to go check that out today. I certainly hope we're going to check it out today.
Well, certainly.
Yeah. So
we're not two big Haunted Mansion fans, but we're going to avoid that right at all costs.
I've tried to take that picture. My phone's terrible at it. It's always blurry. Hopefully you have a better one. I'll be nice. I'll let you sit on the left-hand side.
Oh, thank you. Very nice.
I'll let you kind of crane over and hopefully he doesn't always pop up. He doesn't always pop up.
One thing this old body can do really well is crane. Okay, so that's what's going to happen theoretically later on.
All right.
Okay, so we're on our way. There's that there. I think we should, since we've been talking Haunted Mansion so much, we should go there.
All right. Are we taking the train? Haunted Mansion's that way.
Why are we walking this direction?
I'm following you.
Oh. Yeah. I know where we are.
Take the train.
Well, no, we should leave it there for someone else. So yeah, we're headed to the Haunted Mansion. I forgot that when we went to the Carnation Plaza, we crossed the street and came back this way. So yeah. Okay, that was embarrassing. Okay, so here comes trivia question number 1 for Charles to say, I don't know too.
Oh, I know every single answer. I know. You ask me any question, I know the answer.
All right, here it comes. Now, this is going to be one that you actually know, and then you're going to blow the whole comedy routine here. How tall is Sleeping Beauty's castle?
How tall is this is Cinderella's castle, right?
Sleeping Beauty's castle.
Sleeping Beauty's castle. How tall is it?
Oh, God. Yeah.
How tall is it? I, in fact, know the answer to this.
All right, go.
Yeah. I don't know.
Aha! That is correct. The alternative answer is it is 74 feet, 6 1/2 inches tall. Unless they added an extra layer of paint to the little spire at the top. Then it might be 176 and give. Okay. But that's how tall it is. Now, how tall is the Matterhorn?
How tall is the Matterhorn? Okay, now actually, I do know the answer to this, and my answer is I don't know.
142 feet. Okay, so far, Charles has gotten every answer right. I'm proud of you. Good job. May not be answering my questions, but he's answering truthfully and honestly. I have an answer for you.
Yeah. It's a truthful answer.
It is a truthful answer. Okay. We're in the Haunted Mansion, if you couldn't tell by Paul Frees yelling at us. As soon as he's done, I have another trivia question for Mr. I Don't Know over
Any
here.
volunteers? If you insist on lagging behind, you may not need to volunteer. The carriage that will carry you into the moonlight sanctum.
Okay, here's your trivia question.
Okay.
There is a piece, a well-known part of this manor that was purchased by accident, basically, on the spur of the moment at a garage sale. What was it?
At a garage sale.
At a garage sale. What was it?
Okay. Give me some hints here. Where would I find it in the Haunted Mansion?
If I tell you that, you'll know what it is. So let's,
All right. So, wait a minute.
okay.
I got the answer.
All right. I don't know.
No. That's your answer.
Oh, sorry.
My answer is, I don't know.
Let's see. That's what I thought. All right. Since you don't know, I'll give you the hint that'll give it away.
Okay.
We've already passed it.
It's got the chandelier.
Yep, it's the chandelier in the entryway. Purchased by, not Raleigh Crump, the art design, Claude Coates purchased it at a garage sale, a fire sale technically, but, and then it was modified to suit the mansion. So there you go.
One thing I do know, and I already told you this, is that in the foyer there, just before you get into the stretching room, the wallpaper in that room you can still purchase to this day. So if you want to do your own room, little Haunted Mansion style, you want that wallpaper, you can still get it.
You know, the one thing is nobody would recognize that wallpaper. It's from the Haunted Mansion. They all think of the corridor of doors. Okay, well, you haven't been able to see us, but you've been able to hear us, so there you go. I'll fix it in post-production.
Momentarily.
We are stuck in the attic. Listening to Constance Hatchaway's absolutely lame dialogue, in my humble opinion. Which is correct.
Well, I cannot say that as I've met the actress who is Constance Hatchaway. Absolutely delightful person.
Her name is Cassandra something.
Katz, I think.
Cassandra Katz, that is correct. Do you think that we're kind of losing the magic by explaining all this stuff?
We're only enhancing it.
Oh, okay.
We're ruining it for everybody else on the ride, but we're only enhancing it for us.
I don't think anyone else can really hear us that well.
If anybody can hear us.
Remain seated, your tour will now continue.
Boy, that was spooky. That guy must have said that through his nose.
All right, yeah, I don't feel bad about ruining the ride for anybody.
There he is.
And a ghost will follow you home.
Okay, I'm here with Charles, the most knowledgeable haunted, still stuck in haunted.
I am a font
Disneyland.
of Disney information.
That's right. He is a letter design of Disney information. Okay, so here we go. Pirates of the Caribbean, when it first opened, most of the pirates, all the characters, with the exception of just a few, are men. They're all men. Here. This is my emphasis, and I had it on the wrong side of my head. They're men. Okay. For Pirates of the Caribbean, there were 4, count them 4 only, actors who supplied the voices. Get half of them, and I'll be impressed. Get all of them, I'll be really impressed.
Okay. So there were only 4 actors.
4 actors who supplied voices for the pirates in Pirates of the Caribbean. Go.
Okay, so let's see. That would be, I don't know.
Oh, Jesus. Is this going to go on for a long time? You should know at least one of them.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
And
yeah.
The voice of Tony the Tiger, who...
You don't know his name.
I don't know.
Thurl Ravenscroft is his voice.
You actually gave me that one.
I know. I said it earlier, and you still didn't go with it. Okay, so they were the following. Paul Frees, who was also the ghost host in the Haunted Mansion. J. Pat O'Malley, who was the voice of one of the vultures in Jungle Book. Thurl Ravenscroft. And Xavier Atencio, who is the story writers for the attractions. He supplies the voice of the skeleton at the beginning of the ride.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now I got a little something for you.
Okay.
I'm more of a prop kind of person knowing and whatnot.
Cool.
But the dueling portraits in the Haunted Mansion,
yeah.
The one on the left right-hand side
is the auctioneer.
Is the auctioneer. I bet you didn't know that.
The heck you say? Man, you know what? You learn something new every day. Like, Charles just learned that I already knew that.
Okay, did you also know that the Imagineers demanded that all of the mannequins that they molded and sculpted, demanded that all the men have genitalia. So they actually sculpted bulges on all of them. And
not only did I not know that, I don't feel I needed to know that.
Well, everything was just fine until the animatronics started moving and their bulges just started to stick out all the place.
Okay.
So they had to saw them all off.
Wow. Talk about getting shortchanged. Now, I have another one for you, and it's one that I can actually talk about out here with all these people.
All right.
Unlike the one you just did.
We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post. Doesn't fix it for everyone who already heard it, though. Okay, in Pirates of the Caribbean, there are 2 pirates that have the same name. Okay? And this is because nobody's paying attention. So, what is the name and where are they located? Either one will work.
Got this. Actually, I do actually know this one.
Okay.
And this is not a joke. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
It is Captain Jack Sparrow.
Hold it.
Because
Hold
you see
it.
him in several places.
Hold it.
And actually, you see him
before the tie-in to the movie.
Oh, but because like you see him, he
yeah, I know.
up,
he pops
you know,
up. He's everywhere.
Right.
But he is basically the same pirate. I said 2 separate pirates. After the movie.
In that case, I don't know.
That's what I figured. The character's name is Old Bill, and you'll find him drinking with cats.
Right.
And you will find him in the jail cell, telling, "Bring Old Bill the nice keys, eh?" Okay. So that's where you find him. He mentions himself. He speaks in the first person twice. But they're 2 separate pirates with the same name.
All right, we're going to go over to the pirates right now, and we're going to test that because I believe that the first one, his name is Old Bill, and then the other one is just Bill, who talks to himself in the third person.
I'm right. He's wrong. All right, off we go. We're at the Blue Bayou Lagoon waiting to go inside. We showed up a little early because, I don't know. And
because we're old and tired and don't want to stand.
That's right. We took this, we had to kick the lady out of this, she was sitting here, but she was okay, her and the other nun. So we had the chair, and we were sitting here waiting to be called in, and we were just discussing how bad the food used to be. But it's not that way anymore. No, sir, no. And, but you still can't get gumbo by the bowl, you have to get it by the cup. That's a sad city food. So this is the most expensive part of the trip today, I think, is going to be this. We're going Dutch, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but I'm going to borrow your card.
Okay. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Often for you too?
Okay. So it's like we're going to pay separately, but we're going to use your card.
That's right.
Just to let you know.
Just to let you know. We'll pay some. Oh, look. Wait a minute. There we go.
There we go. A little forced perspective. I'm not really this small. And he's not really this large.
That's a fact. Yeah. Get the other way.
There we go. Now.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're waiting to get inside, and then we will do something. Okay. It's gonna fall over. Oh, I did not pay top dollar. There we go.
Where are you in all of
I'm right here. Here, let me rotate this a little bit. Okay. We're at the Blue Bayou Lagoon restaurant, aka spend it all and go home. And they do not have gumbo.
They're gumbo-less.
They're gumbo-less. They have 100% less gumbo here than they do at the place next door.
They told me that some grizzled man with a beard down to here came in yesterday and ate it all.
It wasn't me. My beard only goes down to here.
Oh, Diet Coke?
Diet Coke.
Thank you.
And a wonderful paper straw, because we're in California. Oh, I remember that part.
Brought us bread.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to try to finagle lower prices. Oh, we forgot to tell them separate checks.
Oh, no, that's okay. They'll do that at the end of the
okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to separate checks, but we're going to try to use his card for the discount. So, one of us will get a discount at least.
One of us gets a discount.
Probably you, because it's your card. In any case, this straw looks like it's going up my nose. Oh yeah, we're in California, so we have paper straws because plastic straws are a communist plot to cause distemper in the local canine population, or some dumb reason like that. And paper straws taste funny.
They do. I remember these things from way back in the day over at A&W. And it was kind of cool. It was a novelty as a kid because the paper straw would stick to the condensation of your cup.
Right.
And I thought that was kind of cool as a kid until you took that straw and you put it into your drink, and now your
dissolved.
drink tasted like cardboard, and then it would dissolve.
Yeah.
So I hated them. Absolutely hated them.
I know that these straws are coated so they don't do that,
You know,
but
being no, they do. I hate these things. I mean, I can live without a straw. If the world said, I'm sorry, you can't have your straws anymore, you know what? Okay, fine.
I could not live without a straw because I have a mustache.
Yeah. But these cardboard things, they need to go. I will just simply live without a straw as I drink.
Now, why is
from
it
my straw?
your straw is white and my straw is black? Mine's coated with tar paper, and his is coated with powdered sugar. So his drink is sweeter than mine.
That's how they save money. They save money on ink. Yeah.
Okay, so we should not be griping. We're at the Blue Bayou Lagoon restaurant. We should not be griping. This is where most of the money is going to go all at one time. And we expected it. But at least we are A, not next to the kitchen, and B, not next to the bathroom, and C, not stuck in the corner in timeout like we have been behaved or something. I've been in all three of those places and they suck.
Yeah, the night is still young.
That's true.
We can still throw a good tantrum if we want to. We can get ourselves put in the corner.
I don't want to sit in the corner. It's too hard to get out of the corner. Okay, so I'll let you know when we get to the end of this. Well, I'll show you our magnificent meal when we get there, and then I'm not going to show you what I paid for this magnificent meal because I don't even want to know. But that will happen within the next 54 minutes, because that's how much time's left on this card. But only 42 minutes are left on this battery.
All right, we're gonna fill it up every single minute.
Every minute
of nonsense like this
for the next 32 minutes.
Yeah.
Check this out. We're the two of the biggest Haunted Mansion fans that exist. And look at the paper. This is the Blue Bayou Lagoon restaurant. The paper for this calamari, which no one should eat anyway, is the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. Now the question is, can you eat that carefully enough to be able to remove that without damaging it?
I have an answer for that.
I don't know.
And the answer is no.
C'est la guerre. It's big. I just want to make it look bigger. Have you gotten into yours yet?
Nope, not yet. About as big as my eye right now.
Oh, well, as big as my rib. Thank you. So what we got here is ribeye steak, mashed potatoes hanging out right there, and broccoli. And now it's time to enjoy it. And somehow my battery has gained 4 minutes. Interesting. Okay, so we're here on the pirate island, formerly known as Tom Sawyer's Island.
Oh, so wait a minute, this is not Tom Sawyer's Island?
No, not anymore.
Oh.
Incidentally, just so you know, that Tom Sawyer's Island was the only part of Disneyland that Walt Disney completely designed himself.
I did not know that.
Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. So anyway, I'd never been here to this part. It's been here forever. Well, it's been here for a couple of years. And I have never been here, so this is going to be new to me. Chauncey here has been, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Chauncey.
Yeah. He's been here, but I've never been here. Am I? Who? Okay. So, we're going to explore Tom's
Chauncey.
Captain Tom Sawyer's Island. Arr! Chauncey. Arr. All right, so go get the treasure. Get the treasure. You can't unlock. You can't even unlock it.
I didn't bring my flintlock. I can't shoot off the lock.
But fortunately, they have the irreplaceable garbage can.
Now this one right over here. Look at this ease of access.
Right.
No locks.
No locks. But then again, you're not supposed to take stuff out of that.
See, now I'm always confused about the message that Disney is trying to have. First of all, they say, please be kind and considerate and recycle.
Right.
And then over here, they're saying, you know what? Waste away.
Well, it doesn't matter, because if you look in the middle, it's all gunpowder, and it's going to blow the whole thing away anyway. All right, here's a cave. Let's go in here. Oh, we're not going very far. We'll go as far as it says danger, keep out. But at least I can see what I'm filming now. This seems to have been the wrong cave to go into.
So now that's the most exciting cave.
Oh, this is pretty exciting. That's pretty. That's water falling, if I've ever seen water fall before. The backside of water.
I know. Love to see the backside of water. This one, I can't go in there.
Why?
You should be able to go in, but well, it's for dead men only.
Huh, it's Dead Grat's manhole. They're on their way. Beware when you go into Dead Grat's manhole. So let's go.
Captain Jack
Spaghetti. Yippee. Worked all day. A mite too fast, these light-footed wenches be. Oh. Oh, this is cool. Oh, whoa. Oh, there's somebody who his last hard down there.
Now, is that somebody digging, or is that somebody just gnawing on bones?
Yes. I think it's somebody digging. Oh. What do you think? Can you open this one? That is... Aha! That's Davy Jones' heart.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just really bad dubstep.
Oh. Very slow dubstep. See what they did is they had the kids version right here, and then the adults version is right here.
Oh, that's definitely for kids. Ah.
Get out of there, you dumb cock. What are you doing? Beware the cursed treasure. Oh, something's got to pop up here. There's a hole back there. Did he say, I love doing that? What did you do? No, don't knock on the window yet. Oh,
Curse upon thee, I say. None shall share this glittering prize.
That's cool. Oh, there he is.
Oh, joy.
Didn't get there fast enough.
Come, here's your chains. I could use some more.
Touch the cursed gold if you dare.
That's the crystal.
Oh, that's... Oh, Okay. Now
That's a cool effect.
That's good. That's good.
Tesoro es mio.
Your hand's in my way.
Find your own treasure, matey.
Okay, fine.
Got your chains all ready? Play
Oh, there's a window over here.
Made me lose count, you did? Thunder! How's a man to reckon his gold with all this commotion? Be gone with ya! I got things to do!
Let's see. One. Curious, are you, matey?
We'll take that gold door. There's a trouble.
The Leota effect.
Takes this cursed gold.
Oh, look at that. We didn't do that before.
Search this ruddy island all you please. But listen when me hearties leave this cursed treasure be. Find yourself in chains, you would. Serve 'em right. Bunch of bilge rats skipping round in the dark.
Huh? So, you come seeking treasure, have you, matey? Well, have a share of mine.
And share the curse as well. Come, here's your chains. I could use a more lively cellmate.
That's pretty cool. Oh boy, that is Mr. Bright Sunlight right there. And did you get the gold?
I could have sworn I heard a coin, like you were kicking around a coin.
Oh.
So of course, if there's treasure to be had, I had to go searching for it.
You fell for the oldest trick in the book. What book?
There's a book?
It's an old one.
I'm
I'll tell
sorry.
you, there's tricks
that
in
whole
it.
like learning stuff. Are there any pictures in this book? Otherwise, I'm just not really all that interested.
More water.
Hey, what are you looking at?
I am looking at moisture pouring down from the top of the thing. Water, water, water. Wet, 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 wet. What?
Look what I found.
What is it?
Look at this big cage-looking thing.
Oh.
Man, it looks fascinating.
You know what it? You know what it is? You know what it's from?
Not really.
So you just went down there because it's a big, fancy cage thing.
You can get in it.
Great. I don't think it's designed to move. You do know that's a prop from Pirates of the Caribbean movie, right?
What?
I had a feeling you'd say that. Coors Light. Can you hear the refreshment? You know how I know it's really cold? I don't. But the commercial's stupid, so I thought I'd be stupid right along with it. Turn off the camera. All right.
Anybody want to jump in? Coming up?
Yeah. Now we're rolling. I got it. We are going to suffer for this.
We are.
All will suffer as I have suffered. Alright, well, we made it to the end of something, I don't know what. Because we're not done for today.
We got to the end of this ride.
All 42 seconds of it. It was tough. The best part of that ride that you guys didn't see is us trying to get out of that little tiny car.
We should have had a video of that.
Really. It was like trying to crawl out of a walnut. Anyway, so that's going to be the end of the massive trip special here, the road trip. And it's Charles right there, who I have not.
There's a hand.
Yes, who I have not seen in years, and we spent the day here. And we're not done, but you are, because we're going to end this. Next episode, we're going to be back on filming Weevil Fester 5. Next track of Weevil Fester 5. Also release the new Waiting for Waffles music video, and a couple of other prop things that we need to do. And we need to get water back onto the Adventureland porch. So that'll be happening next time. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great week. End of line.